Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Yeah, I guess it's one of these. Hello, guys. I know it's a really, really late stream. Um, um, but it is one of those. I want to give you guys the ability to interact and watch and do all that when it comes to the stream, and especially when it comes to Spencer. So, um,
Spencer.
hello.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
I'm good. Sorry, I'm a little late.
Oh, you're totally fine. Just wanted to make sure you didn't forget.
No,
If you're
no,
late, it's
sorry.
okay. Okay. Welcome to the beach house.
Oh,
Take a seat wherever you like.
okay. No. Oh god, I hate this. I hate this. All right. You know, I feel like the
You
furniture
have to do some
yeah,
jumping.
I feel like this furniture just hates me today. There we go. We'll just.
That table is kind of in the way a lot. Yeah. I'm Dr. Drake Paxton. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Just messing with you. Okay.
yes, please. I felt like I genuinely might have forgotten your name then for a second. I was like, oh no, did I forget who I'm meeting with?
No.
Can't scare me like that, Doc.
You're good. You're good. Okay. So it's session number 2. Um, Today, our goals are to learn more about you. On our agenda is to get more of your history and work on to try and get a working diagnosis. Um, our previous session, you talked about how you're strong in social anxiety, especially with like eating and stuff. Your memory is really spotty. You can remember bits and parts about important things. You have a very perfectionist or pretentious family. Um, you do have elements of being a controlling person. Um, and um, when we met, you were obviously in an extreme panic attack. After hearing gunshots and running, you forgot most of it, and you were at the fountain with extreme signs of a panic attack. And we prescribed you some Ativan and sertraline. How's that helped so far?
It's been fine.
Sorry, go ahead. Say again.
It's been fine.
Sorry, we say that one more time.
It's doing fine.
Okay.
I'm pretty good with it.
Have you noticed any changes of emotions or anything?
Mm, um, unsure.
Okay. Have you had to take any of the Ativan or lorazepam for strong anxiety yet?
I did.
Hmm. Will you need a refill of any of your medications?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So how's this week been for you?
Say that again.
How's this week for you?
It's been okay. Just kind of like every other work week. It has its ups and downs,
Average
you
week.
know.
Have you gone into work week?
Yeah. I went into work a few times this week. It's yeah, like it's just been really up and down. I've been getting to know one of my bosses a lot more, which
Okay.
is interesting. Um, but no, it's just kind of being okay.
Oh, tell me about getting to know your boss.
Um, she decided that we would ride together, out of the blue randomly. So I obliged. We rode together, and then we rode together again yesterday. So we're both very bad with talking. So it's quite interesting.
Did you feel extra pressure or excited because obviously they were your boss?
I definitely felt extra pressure. Um, I
Mhm.
was definitely nervous. I was definitely feeling judged, even though she wasn't judging me. But it's just when you have the chief of police in your car, it's kind of hard not to feel like you're being judged, you know?
Oh, Chief Lee.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that must have been like an honor, right? Because if you were just being like, watch to see how good you are, it'd be like a supervisor, right? But if it's the chief, then I mean, there must be something special, right?
I think that makes it more terrifying.
Maybe, but is there like part of you that's like, wow, that was really cool?
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
no,
like her?
definitely. I do. I do. You walk in and me talking about you.
What rank are you? Are you? And I imagine you're
I'm
LSPD.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a senior. I'm a senior officer.
Okay. And above that is sergeant. Is that right?
Corporal, and then
Oh,
sergeant.
okay. How long have you worked for LSPD?
Uh, a few months. Better, better. Probably half a year, maybe more.
Have you had any, reprimands or any trouble with your supervisors or bosses?
Not that I'm aware of.
So generally, as far as you're aware, you've had a pretty clean record.
Yeah.
Did you let anyone know about your panic attack you had?
No.
Okay. Do you have anyone close to you that noticed anything strange or asked questions?
No.
Okay. Have you had panic attacks like that before?
No.
Okay. Um, so you've been in a lot of shootouts, I imagine, as a police officer.
A few.
Are there any that are particular? Obviously, I just want to remind you, I'm going to ask some like potentially triggering questions. If anything is too much, just say so, and we can move on. But yeah, is there any particular shootout that was very bad, especially relatively recently?
No, they just kind of blend together at this point. One. I do remember. I do remember two. Probably the most. But
Okay, tell me about one of them.
um, one of them I was chasing. Was chasing a suspect, and they had a firearm in their hand. It was just after a long vehicle pursuit, and I told them to put the weapon down, and they didn't. So I shot them. I think I shot them twice in the back, and then stopped because they were putting the weapon away.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got into a vehicle before I could continue to react. They weren't too happy with me after that.
The individual you shot?
Mm-hmm.
What happened after that?
They threatened me a lot.
Were they arrested and in the cells, and that's how they threatened you?
No,
Or were they just shouting
they
it?
they got away, and then they they brought it up several times after the fact, knowing full well that I couldn't fully prove that it was them.
Mm-hmm.
But they threatened me a lot on that about that situation.
What sort of threats?
Physical harm. That they were gonna get me. They were gonna teach me a lesson. You know.
How long ago was that?
Um, a month ago. It was before the. Yeah, about a month ago.
Did any of those threats come true?
No, no, they're actually pretty civil with me at the moment.
Are they like regulars in the like punishment system? Like,
I would say yeah, they're a regular.
okay, all right. And what was the other shootout you remember?
Um, was the first time I shot my gun.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
I was chasing. I was chasing an individual on foot. It was. Um, we were chasing them, and then
Mm-hmm.
while while we were running down the road, the next thing I know, they're reaching into their waistband of their pants and are turning. They they take a shot off towards me, and I just reacted.
Mm-hmm.
They went down. I went down.
So, you passed out? You were hit with bullets and passed out? Or
Yeah. He was declared deceased.
so your first shootout and someone passed away?
Yep, and then my next 2 shootouts after that, people also passed away. It came in a literal week.
So 3 people passed away in situations you were involved in.
Yep.
Do you feel guilty about that?
Um, yes.
What were their crimes? The first one, and at least.
I don't even remember.
Do you think you would do it the same? Like, do it the same way if it happened today? Do you have
Yep.
any trouble pulling against criminals who pull on you?
No. No, if anything, I have sharper reflexes because of it.
Okay. When you feel guilty about it, when you think about it, can you explain your thoughts that are occurring?
I can't.
Do you not know your thoughts, or
I just don't know how to articulate them.
do you just wish that they wouldn't have died, just have been, incapacitated?
I don't think any crime that someone does deserves to end in death other than murder.
Okay.
Why should someone have to die over robbing a jewelry store or a store?
Well, that's not their only crime, right?
What, evading?
Because, oh, I mean, they pointed a gun and shot at you. They wanted to kill you, right?
But it didn't have to escalate to that, is what I'm saying. Like, they didn't deserve to die because that's what they decided to choose, you know? Like, it.
That's not your fault, is it?
I just don't
I
get
mean,
people who pull a weapon and decide to shoot at cops when they are robbing a fucking store.
yeah.
Like, it's not worth it.
I mean, I absolutely agree. Have you thought about, have you tried to assume their thought process or tried to think about why they would do that?
No. Because I don't know what they would be thinking in that situation. I can't even begin to try and articulate that. I would just drive myself going insane if I tried to.
because you can't possibly know, especially with one of them passing away. And about the first situation where you shot him twice in the back, and then you stopped as you saw him put away the weapon. What are your feelings about that one?
I wish I followed through.
That you would have finished, like continued shooting? And why is that?
Because I had the legal right to.
In the last month since that has happened, do you feel like you've changed a little bit how you handle uh, situations like that?
I haven't been in a shootout since. No, tell a lie. I have. I was in a shootout the other day. But. No, I wouldn't really say that I've changed my practice of how I respond to someone actively shooting at me.
And what about those suspects that ran away and got away? Would you, if that happened again, do you think you'd have like continued firing at the vehicle and everything, and not put down your gun?
I take into account everything on scene. So I can't validly say yes or no to that.
Okay. Do you think about these situations quite a lot?
I think about what I can do better.
Do they disturb your thoughts at all? Like, just show up out of nowhere?
No.
Okay.
Once I've assessed everything that I can, I move on.
Okay. Are there any others really tense scenes that you've had that have been stressful, even if they haven't involved shooting?
Any stressful scenes?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine lots of stressful scenes, ones that stand out.
I guess today was stressful.
What happened today? Is it just because Lee was with you, or that was yesterday?
No,
right?
well, yesterday, it's, Friday. We'll just say that Friday.
Okay.
No, I responded to a store robbery. I negotiated for the safe release of the store clerk. I negotiated with them. We accepted their demands. They got into the car. They ran. I cleared the store with Chief Lee. We reattached the pursuit. Units lost eyes. We regained eyes. Lost eyes. Regained eyes. And then myself and Lee broke off because we had to handle something else. Two other units attached to the pursuit. And then the pursuit ended out in an OIS, fucking surprisingly. So they get treated and they get talked to MRPD. And I get dragged down there because I was the original officer on scene, which means it's all my paperwork. I got slammed with everything. Straight away. So many voices, so much talking. I had people asking me questions. I had people fucking demanding stuff from me. So much was happening so quickly. And it was just building. And then I had DOJ asking me to to get the report done, to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that, to do this. Meanwhile, they're having a shouting match with the suspects. The suspects are getting, they just continue talking. I had officers asking me questions. I had officers asking me to do stuff, while at the same time I'm trying to get everything done within a 10-minute time frame because the judge was on its way for a bench trial. Um, I walk away because I'm losing my mind. I'm getting overstimulated, and then I had the bravest fucking officer I think I've ever met walks over to me to tell me that DOJ tells him that they need the report, and I nearly lost it. I nearly just threw down the MDT and walked out. But I am so happy that someone noticed that they were coming over to me because they dragged him away before I got a chance to respond. And then they made sure nobody came near me so that I could finish the report and finish everything that they needed.
What did you want to do when that guy walked up to you?
I wanted to cry
Mm-hmm.
and just break. I felt like I was breaking. I genuinely felt like I was ready to shatter. The Dirty Lemon, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, man. I
How do you
just felt like I was gonna break. I just.
do you feel like you've had that happen before, where you're just overwhelmed with stuff, especially down in the cells?
It's very, 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 very rare.
Mm-hmm. And you felt like you just wanted to run away, I imagine.
Yeah, it felt so. It was just bad.
How did you cope with it after the report was done, after things were cleared up? What did you do?
As soon as I was able to sit there and do what I needed to do. No, we love it. We love it. All right. I woke up for this. I literally went to bed, woke up specifically for this. I think it's going well. Okay. I'm still like, I feel like I'm still waking up. Like, you know, when you just, you know, when you, When you wake up and you're tired, so you feel like you're just waking up. That's literally what I feel right now. Oh, I feel like I'm still waking. Even though I've been awake for like an hour now. Bro, I still need to write out Spencer's backstory. I keep forgetting to write out Spencer's backstory. But like I need to. I really need to. I can't keep um what's the word I'm looking for? I can't keep uh doing it off of a whim. I really can't. Just trying to remember stuff that happened, you know? Like I I really gotta properly write it. Ugh. I feel like some days this just takes so long to join. Yes, we're loading. All right, back to therapy. Oh, I forgot. He's got that admin pro. Hello.
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 So last we were talking about was I asked you how did you cope with it? What did you do after the smoke had cleared? You know.
I was fine.
So you didn't like sit in a corner, break down and cry, or go
No,
home and take a long shower or
no.
anything.
I finished all the paperwork in the cells, went to the bench trial, finished the bench trial,
Hmm.
um, finished the paperwork after the bench trial, processed them, and then went out on patrol.
So you recovered pretty quickly and easily from it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's really good.
Yeah, that's normally what happens if I feel like that. Like I give myself a second to recover, and then I'm fine.
Hmm. Did you end up venting to anyone about the situation, or like at any point like do something to clear off the stress, or were you just totally good and didn't need to talk about it until now?
Mm, I briefly talked about it. I thanked the officer that pulled, like the sergeant, sorry, that pulled away um, everything. But yeah, no, I didn't really need to talk about it.
Okay. Um, so in the moment, do you have any coping mechanisms you like to do when you're really stressed out or anxious? Like, do you do you meditate at all? Do you do deep breathing? Um, anything that you've like grown to learn to help yourself?
I guess deep breathing.
Mhm. Is that kind of what you were doing in that situation earlier?
No,
You were just able to like just get on your own and be able to handle it. Just get away
I
from all
just
the chaos.
yeah, I walked away. I was away, and then I just focused on writing the report because I had a deadline that took
Okay.
precedent.
Okay. Did you do any journaling this week?
Fuck. Uh, no.
The dog ate your homework.
I. Damn it.
It's okay. Don't
It's
worry.
it's not the first thing that goes into my mind is journaling. I completely forgot.
Oh, it's totally fine. Don't worry. It's just something that a lot of people have a hard time starting, but people who do are able to, consistently journal. It doesn't have to be every day, just like every so often. Um, Especially people who have blacked out and have deal with memory issues. It can be really helpful, and it's also really good at helping you reflect on things and how you felt
Hmm.
and remember things. And it's a good way to ground yourself, great way to practice mindfulness. Anything else of note happened in the last week?
I don't think so.
Okay. So if it's okay with, I'd like to start talking more about your history.
Okay.
Okay. So tell me about young um, Spencer. How was your childhood?
Any specifics?
Tell me about your parents, what they do for jobs, if they're still around, your relationship with them.
Um, my father owns the family business.
What's the family business?
He's an esquire.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, lawyer. He's a glorified lawyer.
Oh, so by escort, obviously, I assumed, you know, uh, well, I mean, a prostitute.
No, he's
No,
he's a
not
lawyer.
that.
It's esquire is technically the terminology for a lawyer.
Oh, I thought you said escort.
No, I kind of
Okay,
wish he was an escort. I'm going to be honest. I feel like he'd be less uptight.
okay.
um, no, he's a glorified lawyer.
Okay.
Um,
What sort of law does he do? Business law?
yep. Unfortunately, no. He comes from old money. My mother comes from old money. My mother is a stay-at-home housewife.
Okay. How's your relationship with your father?
Um, estranged.
Estranged. Okay. When was the last time you talked to him?
Last year.
Is there a reason for it?
Why I don't talk to him?
Yeah.
Because he's always busy.
He doesn't reach out to you?
Nope. Never has. Probably never will.
Even in your childhood, was he too busy for you?
He was always too busy for me. Never too busy for my brother, though.
So he had a favorite?
Yeah, they both did.
Was your mother's. How many siblings did you have?
Brother and a sister.
Okay. Do we have names for father, mother, brother, and sister? They can be made up names, just something for me to call
Yeah, I think they can be made up names. I would be very, I'd be very mean. I feel like.
them. You can call them buffalo or cow or butthead or I don't know, whatever you want to call them, just so we have a name to call them. Or we could just call them father, mother, brother, sister if that's easier.
My brother's name is Felix.
And how was your relationship with Felix?
We were siblings.
Mhm.
We interacted as much as needed.
So you guys weren't very close?
We were civil, friendly.
but you didn't, spend a lot of time together, hanging out, playing stuff together, or doing stuff together.
I mean, me and my brother were very close.
Mhm.
We were very close. We're a very close, tight-knit family.
I mean, is that the truth, though? Because from everything you've told me, it doesn't seem you are a very tight knit family.
We're a very close, tight-knit family. Extremely.
Hmm. Okay. What's your sister's name?
Um, her name is Charlotte.
And I just want to make sure you're aware, which by the law HR 191, anything you tell me is completely private. Even if we get subpoenaed by court, these notes I'm taking are completely private and cannot go to court. HR 191 is very safe and protecting that way. Only thing that I can and would tell is if you are actively going to um, threaten someone, or if you're saying I'm going to go kill this person once I leave the session or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell me about Charlotte.
What do you want to know?
What's your relationship, Charlotte?
Extremely close. Like I said, we're a close, tight-knit family.
Okay. Your mother's name.
Eleanor.
And your father's.
James.
Okay. Let's skip this subject for a bit and let's move on to something else. Um, can you tell me about how you did in school?
I did pretty well.
Mhm.
I
Were you ever in any advanced classes or remedial classes?
I always tried to be. I was in most advanced classes. Other than maths.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite classes?
Probably probably science. Biology and chemistry.
What made you so interested in biology and chemistry?
This is different.
Mm-hmm.
It was entertaining. I don't know, maybe it was also because my teacher was entertaining to listen to. Didn't feel like I was getting a lecture every time I was in the classroom.
Very good teacher. That's good. Did you always want to be a police officer, or did you have other desires, like working in science or anything?
I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
If it was up to my parents, I would be a stay-at-home housewife.
Okay. Did you ever have interest in becoming a chemist or working with animals or like as a doctor or nurse or something? Something with science?
I joined law enforcement because my ex-husband joined law enforcement.
Do you regret joining law enforcement?
Not for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Other than it nearly got me taken out of the will.
The will of your parents?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they why do they not approve of you being in law enforcement?
They don't think that I should be in law enforcement. There's a multitude of reasons.
What are some of the reasons?
Because they brought me up differently, that I'm different, that I probably cannot hack being law enforcement, that it's a masculine job. Just some of the reasons.
Mm-hmm. Did they try and like? Did they say like if you join law enforcement, we'll kick you out of the will?
Yeah.
Well, what stopped them?
The fact that my ex-husband convinced them that it was a good idea.
Okay.
It took a lot of convincing.
But they eventually decided that it's a good thing for you.
Yeah, after about 4 years.
Oh, 4 years on the force, or
Yep. I didn't let that stop me.
what? And who was your ex-husband?
Does it matter?
Oh, I'm just trying to learn everything I can about it. If you don't want to talk about it now or ever, that's okay. We don't have to.
I forgot what I named him. Shit. We're gonna go with a
We
different name.
can move on to the next topic.
His name's Ethan.
Okay. How did you meet Ethan?
Arranged marriage. But we were friends before that. We grew up together.
Was he like the son of one of your family friends?
Yep.
So you were pretty good friends. Was he like your best friend growing up?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew him my entire life.
And how come he's ex-husband? Did you divorce? Did something happen to him?
I caught him cheating on me with another man.
And how'd that make you feel?
I was hurt. Not because I was in love with him. We were never in love. More at the fact that he couldn't tell me that he was gay.
Did he ever explain why?
We both knew why. His parents.
Oh, did he not trust that you wouldn't go to his parents?
He was just worried that the more people that knew, the more likely it was to get out. And I don't blame him.
Mhm.
I have no reservation towards him.
You're not really mad at him, other than you feel like you wish he would have told you.
Yeah. I wasn't mad at him for doing it. Not at all. We weren't really. We were never really together as that, as an actual couple. We
Hmm.
just did it for our families.
Yeah. Did you guys try to make work, or was the lie just like not acceptable, and that's when you guys decided to divorce?
I wanted him to be happy.
Hmm.
I didn't want him to feel like he had to keep lying to everyone and then himself. So we got
Did he
divorced.
come out?
No. Um, we convinced our families that it was a mutual thing and it would be beneficial for us in the long term. But it would not affect families. They were not happy.
Hmm.
They were not
Do you
happy.
think? Do you think he'll be happier in the end? Like, be able to, come out and be himself?
I don't think he'll ever come out to them.
Mm.
But that's on him.
What about yourself? Have you been able to start dating again?
I've looked into it.
Mhm. So have you like, tried to meet people, or just thought about it?
I'm not a very good. I'm not very good at that. I've only
Hmm.
ever dated one person, and the one person turned out to be gay. So,
And it was prearranged, right?
yep. So, um, trying slowly.
Do you have like trouble just, oh, their police outside? Yeah, there's a police officer outside. That's
Fun.
here. If you don't mind, I just want to check,
Go for it.
just in case he's here for us.
Shit, did I not grab drinks before I came here? Fuck my life, bro. Fuck. I forgot I drank my last drink earlier today, didn't I? Damn it. I normally always have water on me. I don't know why I didn't have water on me. All right. I actually need to write out Spencer's backstory today. After today's session, otherwise I'm gonna forget everything and then fuck up even more because I'm gonna accidentally say wrong names. This is what happens when I forget to write a backstory and I just keep pushing it off, and then I knew it was gonna come and bite me in the ass. Hey, Drifty. I knew it was gonna bite me in the ass.
Okay. I guess it was just a police officer doing a wellness check to make sure I wasn't kidnapped. He did not know this existed.
Oh. Do you by any chance have a drink or water, anything?
I have lots of water.
I realized I forgot to grab some water before coming here. Thank you.
Give you a punch. You want a
How
burger too?
many do you carry on you?
Well, I mean, it's water.
That's
I
fair.
carry enough stuff for me and patients.
That is completely understandable.
I carry lots of stuff.
No, I gave mine away today, so I completely forgot to get more.
I have like cougar spray, a camera, um, like I have my lunchbox. I have, I don't know,
Which
lots of repair kits, lock picks,
which
extra
officer was doing a
phones.
wellness check?
Um, I don't actually recognize his name. Let me see, and so I have no idea. He had black hair, kind of a soft voice. Um,
Oh, uh-huh.
he's a rainbow uniform. That's probably not enough to tell you anything.
Uh-uh.
Um, other than I don't know. Does Henry Chaos have black hair?
Yes. That's okay. It's fine. Continue. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. So you're not good at dating. But it sounds like there's someone you are looking at and are just trying to get the courage to ask, or you're just building rapport with them.
I just don't want to ruin anything. I'd rather him be my best friend still than push for something different.
The person that you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just worried that if you guys start dating, that um, it could end really badly and you guys don't talk to each other anymore?
Yeah. And the fact that I hate that it was drilled into my head, but appearances. What's it gonna look like if I date him?
Is he a superior?
Nope. Same rank.
Then it's not necessarily really bad to be dating someone who's equivalent,
Doesn't
right?
matter about the rank. Well, it doesn't matter about the rank in this situation, but it matters about his attitude and his appearance and his outward appearance to everyone else.
Can you explain a bit?
He's he's what you would call probably a goofball. He does his job very well, and I might add, very well. But he goofs around, and he makes jokes that might not always that might not always take the right way. You know, like
Offensive jokes.
no, like fuck around and find out type of jokes. Excuse, I hate that saying, but it's a saying that he's said. Like he's a great guy. Just people see him as a goofball, or people see him. You do you do you remember Brandon Davis?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a Brandon Davis cop, not as bad as Brandon Davis, but kind of like Brandon Davis, you know.
Yeah.
Or you ever seen SWAT, the TV show?
No.
Okay, well, he reminds me of a character off of SWAT.
Which character? I can research it.
Um, fuck, why, why is it as soon as I say that? 1 second.
Daniel Hondo.
No, Jim Street. He reminds me of Officer Street. Like,
Okay.
like beginning seasons of Officer Street, not like newer seasons because Street's actually like straightened up a lot. But like that rookie cop, but he's not like rookie cop. I can't even say a rookie cop. Like he knows he's good at what he
A
does.
hotshot,
He
kick-ass cop.
he jokes around. He like
Impulsive and reckless.
he's good at what he
Wisecracking.
does. I'm very by the book. I'm straight and narrow. I follow everything. I don't try and push things. I don't see the gray area that some people see. I I'm a perfectionist. I'm on fast track for corporal. Like,
Do you think people think less of you by for dating someone like him?
maybe.
And you don't think you could keep it private?
No, I don't think so. But at the same time, if you're dating someone, why should you have to keep it private?
Right. Have you discussed it with him?
No. No. God, no.
Why not?
Um, because that would try figuring out how I feel, and that's a scary thought in itself.
What's scary about
Feelings are scary.
it? Because he might say no, or he might not say he doesn't share the feelings.
I just don't want to ruin anything.
Mhm. So, do you are you trying to like get rid of the crush?
I'll move on. Like, it's not gonna be a hard thing. It just takes time.
Mhm. Okay. Has anyone, asked you about it? Not about that cop, but being interested in you.
People have asked,
Hmm.
which I think is quite interesting.
How's that make you feel?
Confused a little,
Why are you confused?
because it's a very random thing to question, you know?
Like, are they asking you out specifically on a date, and that's what confuses you?
No, it's just like, I don't know, it's just different. Like, it's weird. Feelings are weird.
Have you always responded like negatively towards them?
Towards,
People who've asked you.
well, like, if I'm not interested in them, I'm not like interested in them, you know? So I just
Oh yeah, of course.
try to say it as nicely as I can.
Hmm. Did it cause any problems when they asked you?
No,
You don't think less of them or anything like that?
no. Why would I?
So, do you think your officer friend would think less of you if you asked him?
Probably
Why would that happen if you don't think less of people asking you?
because most society normal.
Sorry, say again.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. What's your ultimate goal with being a police officer? Do you want to like be the grizzled sergeant that, you know, keeps their officers safe? Do you want to look for towards being command, having stars on your uniform or lieutenant bars or something?
I just want to help the department. I just want to help it grow and allow officers to have the resources they need to be able to thrive. Doesn't Position doesn't really matter to me.
So if you stayed just a senior officer for another like 10, 20 years, it wouldn't really bother you?
No,
Okay.
if that's what command wants. If that's where they think I'm best suited, then that is what it is.
You won't feel underappreciated or anything?
Oh, I would try and figure out what I'm doing uh, differently, or what I'm doing wrong, or why they think that I need to be sat at this position. But I would take whatever criticism that they give me and I'd work on it.
And with Ethan, do you still have a relationship with him now? Do you still talk at all?
We talk.
Mm-hmm. You still friendly and friends and everything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's good.
Like I said, just he's still my best friend. He's one of the longest people I've known.
Mm-hmm. You'd consider him someone that's part of your support group and everything?
Yeah, if I ever needed to get away, I know I could go back to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there any other topic as we're coming to a close that you'd like to talk about?
No, I don't think I have anything else.
Okay. Do you need more lorazepam or are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. Okay. As far as your sertraline goes, I'd like to increase your dose to 100 milligrams.
Okay.
We'll go up a little each week until we get to 200.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good meeting you again, Spencer. And go and schedule another appointment when you're ready, and I look forward to meeting you again.
How how big of a gap do you want in between sessions?
It's completely up to you. If you want to meet tomorrow, that's fine.
Okay.
If you want to meet
Okay.
in 2 months, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to
Yeah.
ask. All right.
Yeah. All right. Have a nice day. Take it
Thank
easy.
you.
Oh, do you, I'm
Sorry.
guessing you probably need to ride somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Okay.
We love Hayes.
Yeah. Hayes is great. Just like
Uh,
grabbing it.
where is the nearest Hayes? There. There. Technically.
Oh,
Um, if
that guy
you
was
don't
speeding.
mind, can you just take me to Hayes? I think the nearest one's Apple Adams Boulevard, I think.
Oh, the one next to PDM is the only one I know. Oh, I guess there's another
Yeah,
one that can look
yeah,
a bit
that's the
further
one.
from that.
That's the one next to PDM. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm used to just giving street names.
I know where everything is. I just don't know street names generally.
That's fair.
Oh, I'll
Nah.
not speak with you in the car.
No, I'm just so used to giving. I'm so used to having to give street names, coordinates, everything, the whole shebang. You know.
Can I even think of a road name? Jesus. San Andreas Boulevard, is that a thing? I don't know.
San Andreas Avenue is a thing.
There we go.
Close, very close.
I can take you almost anywhere without GPS, but I just don't know the roads.
That's fair.
Is I don't even know what this road is.
The Olympic Freeway.
Good.
Go. Left onto Elgin.
Yeah. Oh,
Left onto Adams Apple Boulevard.
Jesus. Permission to pit?
Yeah, pit or phrase. Go ahead.
Awesome. You didn't see that.
No, I didn't see anything. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Merry Christmas and
Thank
have a
you.
nice day.
Have a great day. Alright. I didn't know if he was gonna reverse or not, so I was scared of where he was gonna go. Alright. Car time. Oh, fucking course I forgot I had my PD helmet. Yeah. Okay, well, we're now going up to 100. Okay, it's fine. I'll go get that prescription, I guess. I'll go get that prescription. Fuck, I just had a red light. What is wrong with me? Yeah, we'll go get that prescription and then we'll head back to the apartment. And then I'll be ending stream because I literally only streamed because I was, yeah. Because of this. And then I'm gonna sit down and actually write out Spencer's backstory so I don't accidentally fucking say something I wasn't meant to. Because it's me and I have the memory of a sieve. You're not allowed to say bad things about this family, Spencer. If anyone ever questions it, we're a loving family. You actually just missed it. You just missed our like hour-long therapy session somehow. But yes, it was therapy. That was that was a lot of fun. This one needs to be put away, and this one's the one. Yeah, we'll go to the apartment. I just get to drive to work tomorrow, which is exciting. Not to, I'm doing well. I'm tired. I am literally. I went to sleep. I slept probably 2 hours. Woke up, literally to do this RP. I was like, I forgot that it was today. I just forgot that it was today. Time zones really fucked me over a little bit. I remember that it was Saturday, and then I was like, wait, it's Saturday at 1 a.m., which means it's tonight. Oh, fuck, no one saw that. Yeah, I love our prescription thing. You write out a little prescription and then it gives you it in a... Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Who the fuck is on a BF400 chasing that? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so you get a little prescription from a prescription pad, and then, you go to the prescription counter and you fill it, and then it comes out like that. And I think they program like what like medication is in it. What does it help cure? Well, basically, like, you roleplay taking it, so, like, I'll show you in a second. Because Spencer will have to take a 90 meds anyway. So basically, it allows people who roleplay. So you can do pain. So they do pain medication, like other types of like the beta blockers, like heart medication, stuff like that. Really, anything that would require medication, you can basically put in an IP prop, and it basically does this. So you use it, and it says taking the medication, and it gives you an action of taking the medication. Doesn't really do anything like actually, like it just basically allows people to roleplay that they have that medication and that they're taking medication for X, Y, and Z and that. I'm always for physical props like that. I don't know why I actually was expecting them just to rock up to me. I don't know why. Yeah, like if you wrote a script for something like that, probably it like I don't do coding, so I can't say how easy it would be or not. But no, literally, you caught me at the very end. Literally, we just had like an hour-long therapy session. You literally caught me at the end of when I was like going 40. Well, I was about to say going 42 when I was ending because I want to go to bed. Well, actually, I don't even know if I want to go to bed. I'm awake. Like, you know when you're like awake but you're tired? So I need to go finish writing off. Yeah, real quick, go for it. Uh, Alright. What are we... Alright. Oh, what time is it? Oh my god, it's fucking 4:30 in the morning. Alright. Yep, I need to yeah, I need to go finish writing off Spencer's backstory. Get everything ready, get stuff planned, write out a response to someone that I keep forgetting to write a response to because I'm an amazing human being and I do not have an issue where I forget about messaging people. But I appreciate you guys sticking around, chilling. This video will go put up on the YouTube either way. So if you guys want to view it at any time, you are more than welcome. Yeah, you guys have been great. You guys have been amazing. I will see you guys tomorrow for some more GTRP. Yeah, you guys have a great evening. Peace out, guys.